as usual. It's taken me about 500 times to try to record this, because, of course, I talk too much. Everybody wants to know, so yes, I have a job. It's awesome. The pay's not awesome, but it's 6 miles from me, which is awesome. I work 11 to 7, which is also awesome. And I worked my first day yesterday, and of course that put me like over a 32-hour mark, where I was awake because I just couldn't sleep. I really couldn't. Thus Sherlock Fic happened, because I was so nervous. I always am before a new job. It's like I can't sleep worth a damn. But maybe my lack of sleep helped me absorb more of the information. A lot of what they showed me I probably won't be dealing with, because of course first and second shifts are way busier. I won't be talking to you guys either. There's like no computers there, and they don't allow electronics. I might be able to get my Kindle in because it's like a book, but I'll have to talk to the supervisor about that. The supervisor's a hard ass, and she even openly states that she's a hard ass. Which, I kind of like, because my last guarding company, of course, I worked with a, 35-year career Army non-con. So I think I can handle that. Hopefully there isn't too much that I can screw up, because you'd be amazed. Guarding companies don't pay worth a shit, but they can be strict. I won't be dealing with a lot of people. I certainly won't be dealing with the level of activity that they have during first and second shift. But I'm allowed to bring a book and a notebook, so, there might be results from that. Other than that, it's a pretty good job. Like I said, 6 miles up the road. Only major detriment is the pay isn't worth a damn. I got a call today. Of course, later on tonight I actually, start my first shift by myself. Yeah, you only get 1 day of training. They crammed in everything they could, asked me if I had any questions, and since I won't be having the same level of activity, a lot of it can be, I can fumble my way through it, and I'll be okay, say if I have something surprise happen. I mean, I've got stuff right there to tell me what to do. Post orders is what they call them, and, most guarding companies have that. So, I will tell you about the phone call here in a minute. So I came home after an 8-hour shift of learning, hopefully well, and fixed dinner because I'm stubborn and I want everybody to eat well. Fixed dinner and then promptly fell on my face for 13 hours. Tori, I know that you called, sweetheart, and I will be calling you back. But yeah, I was up for about 36 to, 35 to 36 hours, maybe more. And so I was pretty much drop dead last night. I probably fell asleep around 8:15, probably, as my last post was launching. I fell asleep. I mean, I can't even tell you exactly what time, because I shut off the light, my face hit the pillow, that was it, lights out. But it was a good day, even though it was a rather long day. It was a good day, so I'm hoping that I'm rather prepared for tonight. Just keep your fingers crossed for me. Really, keep your fingers crossed for me. As for the phone call that I received this afternoon, my last series of resumes that I put out was last week, right about this time. And I just started hitting quick apply. I'm like, nobody's going to freaking call me. And I started hitting quick apply, and I was worried about the guarding company not calling me back. So, I went on a whole random, let's keep applying to places. Now, as most of you guys know, I don't have a degree. I don't have a degree in anything. I mean, I am GED certified. When I got my GED, I was 49th percentile above the rest of the U.S. In math. Everything else, I was like 52%. And I got told at that time, and I was like 19 years old, we're talking, 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I'm not even going to try to do the calculations, to go get a scholarship and go to college. But I was like, okay, hey, I work for a living. I got this GED, so I can continue to do that. So I'm not on the level with a lot of you guys. In fact, 3/4 of my friends list, I'm not on the level with you. I'm, yeah, high school graduate. That's it. And most of the places that I apply for, I mean, even to be a secretary, they want a degree, which to me is kind of crazy because secretaries make pretty much the same what I made in my last job. Yeah. Don't have a degree. So I just started hitting quick apply to everything. I got a phone call back from an insurance company to be a benefits consultant. Today, I got a phone call. Of course, I already have a job, so now I'm going to be getting phone calls. I have an interview tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Now, I know I already have a job. But it wouldn't hurt. And the great thing is, I already have a job. So, if the interview doesn't go well, I already have a job. But of course, guarding pay isn't that great. And if the benefits and the money are better, I need to go for it. I need to give it a shot. Like I said, if they don't hire me, I already have a job. But if they do, then comes the hard questions. Most likely, I usually like to work out 2 weeks. Now, this will be, tonight will be my second night, or my second time I've actually worked this job. Because, of course, there's orientation and training, and then tonight, I'm first official, you know, by myself doing the job. Normally, I like to work 2 weeks. But hubby said, look at it this way. They can walk at any point in time, and they can fire you. For no other reason than they just don't like your face. I agree. Normally I would work 2 weeks because I like a company to have a good taste in its mouth when it comes to me. So if the benefits consultant job has all the benefits I need, which is more money, someplace close please, and good benefits, which I'll hardly ever pay any attention to anyway, I might take it. If I do, I'll work one more night, and then I'll stop and speak with the supervisor in the morning. Like I said, normally I would work 2 weeks. But I got flat out told when I actually walked in yesterday that if I find something with more money, and I find something that is essentially better for me and my family, the hard-ass supervisor was pretty daggone awesome. She was like, we don't hold people back. You do what you have to do. This is all about business. And my husband, you know, my husband reiterated, it's all about business. So they can walk in and fire me at any point in time for my face. Take what's better. If it works out. So, got a great job. I've got an interview tomorrow for another potential one. Passport has gone through for the kiddos. I still will have a dental bill, which I can't really pay, but I can start making phone calls and setting up appointments again for my kids. Food stamps, same thing. Still have problems with hubby's medical bill for his foot that I'm going to have to straighten out, but so far life is good. We still haven't been able to reach Mr. J. Been calling him for 2 weeks. Because, of course, you know, I'd like to keep the roof over my head while I've got the job. And I just heard that there's, like, a hurricane rolling through Florida. So now the fact that Mr. J is, you know, kind of absent-minded about making phone calls to begin with, or making return phone calls to begin with, it, you know, is added to the worry of, oh, shit, there's a fucking hurricane right on top of me. So I'm hoping he'll call me back, at least to let me know he's okay. If I have to, I'll figure out a way to make rent and a couple other assorted bills. Right now, I'm happy. I finally have a job. And I just got somebody else that called me and seemed to want me, even though I don't have a degree. Um, business attire, which, you know, I have like 2 business shirts and 2 business slacks, which means I'll be hitting Goodwill. But as it is, I need to pick up new shoes and some white undershirts for the job I've got now. Anyway, just keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to keep the roof and the internet and, you know, the telephone rolling. I'm really happy. I mean, I had to fall on my hours, you know, fall on my face after 13 hours, you know, for 13 hours after 36 of being up. But you know, I'm pretty happy. I get to work tonight, and I actually get to say I work tonight. I've got an interview tomorrow that might yield more. And if so, I'm going to try to leave the work that I've got now with potential to be able to go back if, you know, if at all possible. Because I hate leaving a company and them going, you know, God, what a little fucking prick you are. So just keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. I'm going to be posting this soon. I promise everything is going great. I'm so sorry. I've had trouble keeping up the last couple days. Like I said, whirlwind and, you know, 36 hours being awake. I've managed to almost catch up with everybody. I haven't even bothered to check Tumblr yet. I don't dare. Oh my God. Pages and pages and pages of stuff, I'm sure. But all in all, it has been a pretty good couple of days. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I've got a couple medical bills coming to me that are going to be a bit of a headache. But I've got food stamps back again. I have got Medicaid for the kids again. I've still got a roof over my head. I've still got internet. I've still got telephone. So right now, I'm doing well. And hopefully it will stay that way. But right now, Mandy's got a smile on her face. I will leave comments on for this one, guys. I'm sorry I left it off last time. But it's just, you know, face pillow. And hopefully the muse will keep rolling, because she's been coming up with some good ones here lately. Not what I'm wanting to work on, but we're trying to placate her right now, keep her happy, because that means benefits in the end. Well, for me, then again, we've already established I do like to occasionally go back and read my own work. For you guys, I don't know. But so far, things are great. Things are going well. And I'm a hell of a lot happier than I was a month and a half ago. So keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. And I will be talking to you all soon. Know that I love you. Be good to each other. And I'll be talking to you soon.